Manouk Akopyan. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our partners, personal injury attorney Nelson Gavorkian. Hi, everyone. I am joined by IBF welterweight champion Jaron Ennis, who is getting ready to return November 9 against Scott Chookagian, Wells Fargo Center in his home city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on the zone. Jaron, this is a very interesting fight with circumstances out of your control. You dominated Chookagian in the shutout decision win in January 23. But through sanctioning body maneuvering, here he is again, a thorn on your side in a rematch nobody really asked for. And I'm very curious, how are you staying motivated and focused for a fight like this?
Just I'm focused and motivated for every fight, and I watched our fight again, not too long ago, and I seen some things, I seen a lot of things that I'm going to do this fight just to show, like I'm really that guy, and I show the world why I'm the best.
After going 12 rounds with him, will anything other than a knockout be considered a bad night for you?
No, as long as I do what I do, as long as I have my fun. That's what I need to do. To have my fun. And when I have my fun, and not look for a knockout, that's when it's gonna come. So once I have my fun and just give myself, and everything gonna fall right into place.
He's gonna have to allow you to have fun because he was just running around in that first fight. Didn't really engage with you. But does he do anything at all that concerns you?
No, he don't do nothing that concerns me. It was more myself. On fight night when I fought him. It was just me not doing what I was supposed to be doing. And it's me looking for the knockout instead of me having my fun and letting it come to me. So it was never him. It was always me. It was what I needed to do.
It's very interesting also because they really wanted this fight. They pushed for it. They even won the purse bid. You're going to make your $1 million+ regardless. But how close were you to actually vacating the title and moving up to 154?
It wasn't a thought in my mind. I was just staying in the gym, staying focused, and doing what I need to do, to get better. I wasn't really worried about what was going on outside. I let my team handle all that.
You moving forward with Chookagian kind of makes your plans a little bit clearer, right? That you want to stay at 147, unify titles. You have the opportunity with Brian Norman, but his side made things a little difficult with the purse demands they were making. And now he's injured and on the sidelines, which is unfortunate for him. What do you make of that entire negotiations and how things went? Do you think he was ducking you?
I was doing everything in my power and my ability to, make the fight happen. While he was going around doing on lives and Instagram and doing videos and all that stuff, I was in the back room, with my team trying to make the fight happen. I did what I could. I did what I could, and that was out of my control. So be it.
You're with Eddie Hearn now in Matchroom Boxing. You had your first fight with them in July. What are the promises Eddie Hearn is making for you moving forward? What does the future for Jaron Ennis look like?
Just staying busy, and collecting the rest of these belts, in 2025, not looking past Terence Crawford on November 9th, after I do my thing and win and be victorious in a spectacular fashion, just the belts, belts and staying busy, not sitting out, sitting out for too long, like keeping my mind sharp.
So do you see yourself at 147 pounds all of next year, trying to make those unification fights happen?
Yeah, that's my goal. All I want is the belts right now. So, it's the belts, if they playing around, who knows, maybe we'll be at 54, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
You obviously have your eyes on the other division as well. Who do you think is the best 154-pounder in the world right now?
I don't know. I can't even answer that. Not even gonna lie.
It's certainly one of the hottest divisions in the sport.
Mhm.
A who's who of names in there. Your uh, uh, the guys you were mandatories for: Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Fundura, Tim Zhu, Jermel Charlo. Uh, the list goes on and on. We can continue. Madrimov. I mean, is there anyone that you think is number one in there, or you think it's
I
still
mean,
to be discussed?
that weight popping right now. Everybody up there. I don't know. Hopefully, you might see me up there soon. You never know. You never know. No, but they all great fighters, all great guys. I feel like you can't really just pick one right now at the moment.
I saw you in Los Angeles. You were ringside scouting for Crawford Madrimov. You got a great reaction from the crowd when you were put on the jumbo screen there.
Mm.
What was your assessment of Crawford's performance in his 154-pound debut?
Uh, mm. What you ask again? I'm sorry, my bad.
What was your assessment of Crawford's performance? Do you think he looked good at 154?
Uh, uh, oh yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah. Now next question.
Gotcha. Do you think the fight with Crawford would happen eventually?
I don't know. Next question.
Well, you've chased him for quite a few years. It's obvious he has some
I've been
other.
chasing. I've been chasing everybody. I've been chasing Bud. I've been chasing Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean. I've been chasing all these guys. You gotta ask Crawford. Ask him.
With this fight. This is your second time in a row fighting at the Wells Fargo Center. You battered David Avanesian in the 5th round in July. Easy night in the office for you. What was the entire event like for you? Just being a part of that atmosphere, sold out arena, you getting your flowers in your hometown return. What was that entire experience like?
It was great. It was phenomenal. It was a blessing to be able to fight. At the Wells Fargo Center. That was the first fight there. In a while. So, well, first fight at the Wells Fargo Center. And it was historic. I'm glad to be able to do it. I'm glad to do it again. I feel like this one gonna be even bigger and better.
For fans who want to get excited about this fight against Chukadzian, the rematch, what are you
Mm.
promising them?
Just make sure y'all tune in. Don't miss me. Put on a beautiful show. Beating them up, breaking them down. And having my fun. And getting a knockout at the end of the night. Just don't miss. Make sure y'all tune in. Yeah, don't tune in. Buy a ticket. Make sure y'all there. It's gonna be fireworks. We got a crazy undercard. We got Bam on there. Got two of my fighters on there. Ishmael, the Chef, Muhammad, and then you got Dennis, the Quiet Storm Thompson. It's the card crazy. The whole card crazy. You got Ray Savage on there, Ray Ford. It's gonna be the whole card gonna be great. So make sure y'all tune in and don't miss. Miss this firework card.
Also Ernesto Tito Mercado, who just signed with Matchroom as well too. He's coming through the ranks. Do you think this card is going to be the next generation of boxing? Is this the night where everyone could come together and kind of see the new class with you taking the wheel?
Most definitely. It's like this card is crazy from top to bottom. It's a lot of up and coming fighters, prospects, contenders. You got being pound for pound. One of the pound for pound. Greats on the card as well. It's gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm excited.
You're obviously in the glamour division as a welterweight. The smaller guys don't necessarily get the love all the time. How does it feel for you to put on someone like Bam as well too? He's obviously been a headliner, but to tag team with you on this card, it feels like two of the next kings of the pound for pound discussions are going to be fighting on the same night.
Yeah, no, I think it's I ain't gonna lie, I think it's great. I think it's great for boxing to have when you have two two top guys or three or four top guys on the same card, I feel like that's phenomenal. You know, and us two together, you know, gonna make a powerful, you know, night come November 9th, you know, and I think it's great, you know, and I'm gonna be able to steal some of his scenes. He's gonna be able to steal some of mine. You know, we're gonna have a good time. You know, we're gonna put on a show for you guys.
Well, looking forward to seeing it, Jaron. Hopefully, you get through this test so we can see you in these bigger fights moving forward. The ones you want, the ones the public wants as well too. And unfortunately, there's only so much you can control. It takes two to tango. So, hopefully, there's some guys who want to dance.
Yeah, hopefully you get some guys, you know, that's going, you know, step up and sign that dotted line. You know, like I said, all I want is these belts next to that time victorious on the real knife. And I beat Karen Chukazan in a knockout fashion, you know. It's them belts, you know, tell them to sign them papers, you know, them other guys. They gotta make these fights happen. It's the fights that everybody wants to see. They don't want to see no other fights but me and you guys, you know, you guys with the belts. That's Barrios, Norman, and Stanionis. You know, let's make these fights happen.